This is your boy RJ Uploads coming at you guys with another video. This one's, I'd say, pertaining to my Motorola Razr 2024 regular version, if we're gonna call it that much. You know they got that plus out there, y'all. So for those that are looking for one that's a little bit more affordable, go this route. And one that is ultra wide camera and not the telephoto, this is gonna be your boy. All right, let's get into it. First off, I want to talk to you guys about the build quality since I've had it for the last almost 4 weeks, maybe a little longer, I'm not quite sure. Build quality on this phone is still great, by the way. This textured vegan leather / whatever the hell it is on the back is awesome. This thing feels great. Also, when you unfold it, the hinge, well, before I unfold it, just show y'all the hinge still looks good. I got a little trash on it or whatever. I dropped it, by the way. Still looks good. It's got a small ding, but well, I thought that was a ding. I guess I ain't got much of a ding at all. Just need to clean it off a little bit. There it is. Still looking good, but I've been rocking it a little bit without the case. So far, so good. It has held up. Screen still looks very good for the outer display. Try to get these fingerprints off for it just to show you guys. Check that out. A little dusty around the rings of the cameras, but other than that, screen is still good. So personally, I don't think nothing's wrong with it. So this is just the hardware for the most part. Outer display, open it up and give you guys a look at the inner display. Check out that Niagara launcher, by the way. Let's get a good look at that centerpiece of the crease bars. By the way, the steel, if you get this phone, you can barely feel it or even notice that it's even there. But I'm just trying to show you guys, for those that need to see it in the light, when you just want to see it, there it is. But as far as the sides go, completely flat. You got your raised edges, that's all the way around. As far as what I can tell, not many scuffs for the opening and closing at all, if any. So just be wary of that. That is still pretty good and in very good condition. I almost had a good shot. There you go. For your speaker grill up there, and as well as your mics for talking on the phone. That's it across the top. So far, so good. USB-C port still good. You got your 2 microphones. Yeah. I'm still trying to, is that a dual microphone setup on the bottom? I never did ask, don't know, but you got 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. I think 1 on the side. Yep. 1 on that side. Clean on this side, besides your putting your physical SIM in. So yeah. Screen 6.9 inches, by the way. It's going to be a little bit taller than the Z Flip 5. It's going to be about the same length as the 2023 models of the Razrs. Just giving a heads up and a comparison on how much taller it is over most phones. I think this is 22:9 aspect ratio. This is the Motorola G Stylus, and we're going to put it up to the side of just to show y'all the height differential. As you can plainly see, it's a little bit taller, but also a little bit narrow, if you can tell. I put it right up on it just to show y'all. Shit, it's hard as hell to do. Trying to give y'all, get it. There you go, from the side, trying to make it even enough. But yeah, as you can plainly see, that's what you're gonna try to. Not much, but yeah, you see it. Yeah, there. Motorola G Stylus, y'all. Great buy, by the way. But back to this one. So as far as physical form, hardware-wise, thing is great. You got your nice cameras on the front with the, I think it's a 13 megapixel ultra wide and a 50 some, I think. Y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't know. I can't remember. Takes good pictures, by the way. Just want to give that heads up. Now, as far as, I'm gonna go ahead and get the software because I'm rambling my ass off. Bear with me, y'all. All right, software wise, starting with the outer display. As you can plainly see, things work good. That doggone front facing camera, as far as it seeing me, is awesome. So you do know that will do with the outer display and the inner display as far as doggone facial detection. Let's swipe that off. As you can plainly see, I think it's a 60 hertz display, but when I tell you everything works on it, got your apps, weather, contacts, my calendar, my widgets that I want on there, my timer. These are everything that I actually fool around with. Some of the games when I feel like playing around, they literally have their own little weird style of game hubs that works for them and for my Bose, which I ain't got it here right now. Those the Ultra open air earbuds, by the way, with the clip on it. Talk about those in a little bit as well. But yeah, here you go. I'm just going to show y'all some of the things when you open it up as far as maps go and the UI. This is all on the outer display. You got that. You can literally just scroll around. Smooth, dude, smooth. For those that just want to be quick, Google Maps, no thanks. I'll do that later. Stroll out. Even when you switch it over, it moves over, gives you a more vertical style type phone look of a check it out mode. Born and raised in Jackson, by the way. You got your swipe button, you got your close over here. As far as what you need to see, this little area right here, by the way, is, well, just tap on it, and there you go. You got your notifications right here on the side. Clear it back down. You're looking for anything else, you just rock and roll with it. But as you can plainly see, it moves every direction, however you need it to do it. So that's neither here nor there. Swipe up, get back to the main screen. As far as messages go, click on it, you get your messages. I ain't gonna do much on here. You get your Google Home, you get your Gemini when you want to mess around with that. So that's there, maybe later. I ain't trying no Gemini Advanced right now, but obviously y'all guys can actually see that you can get it on here. Let's go to, yeah, I've seen Gmails before. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Just give you guys a look at how the screen will show up. You will have the little like cutout right there, but tap that top button. You can go through your feeds, which works pretty good. No complaints at all. I'm gonna go down here, hit that button there, and you can make the whole screen adjust, which is basically the little swipe gesture bar, touch and hold. You change up the factor so you won't have all the bottom going around the cameras, by the way. Also, if you rotate it, it does rotate, as you can plainly see. Looking at videos wise, I don't know. Just gonna click on something, look at something, click on that. You wanna look at that? Listen to me, you just wanna look at that. Swipes down, swing it, bring it up, goes into full screen mode. Can't beat it, y'all. Cannot beat it. Do that again, bring it back down if you want everything down like that. Beautiful screen, man. Beautiful screen. Swipe up, and let me see if it pops up. I'm trying not to let it see my face. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get to. As you notice, if you got something from YouTube playing, this will pop up. I don't want to get my face every time. It works when I set it up. But yeah, as you can plainly see, it's like a mini vinyl record. I think it's got others that are changed up to it, but just stuff you have to play around with if you got the phone. So I'm going to open this up, by the way. I leaned around the corner. It does see me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking the Niagara Launcher, by the way, on the Motorola. UI still is great. Swing out, swipe up. I can go to wherever I need to go to. Go back to YouTube. Click it up. Swing it over. And you will have that, but you can always pull. If I can remember how to do all that. And it turns immediately. Turns around. A lot of the times when I'm sitting around the house, I do that crazy ass shit when I'm just sitting there looking at it in my face. Just angle it at a little bit. And it just catches. It's like a curved display. So that's neither here nor there. All right, let me get out of here. Dude, I'm just sitting here rambling. I'm just trying to give y'all a quick overlook. UI is good. In and out of display. Phone is, I think it's IPX8 if I'm not mistaken, which will say you can submerge this phone. The X rating not necessarily means it's not dust resistant, but it wasn't tested. I just have to make sure folks understand that when you get the IPX8 on anything, that means it just wasn't tested in a certain facility for that. Now, whether or not it is or not remains to be seen. But me personally, I work in a steel mill with a lot of dust, dirt, grime, rocks, metal, shavings, you name it. It's pretty dusty where I work, and humid, hot, and you name it. And this phone is holding up very nicely. Nothing is wrong with the displays on it. This is out of the last almost 4 weeks, if not longer. Not quite sure, but I can certifiably say from my usage and my perspective that this phone is very durable. It's held up with me. So, and plus I got plenty of kids that like to grab a hold of phones and play with them. I got a range up too. So, yeah, Motorola Razr. After 4 weeks usage, go get it, man. Get a great deal on it. Even if you're if you're a Motorola fan, I'm telling you right now, you can't beat this one. I don't know what's too much in the 2024 Plus has over this one, but this one is damn good. Hadn't slowed down on me at all. It's been a great device to use on a daily basis. Slips in your pocket, in and out. Yeah, easy, small, compact when you need it to be. And yeah, I'm about to say some dumb shit. Just thinking like Slamboy Certified when I did that, but let me stop. Also, let me put the case on here, by the way. This case is from a company called Cressy that I also use, which they are fantastic. Goes on, snap it on, take off. And I love this case because of that. Hinge protection, screen protector on the front, already built in. And you still get a leathery style type back and front. It's keeping that, trying to bring that same design that you actually have on the actual phone to the outer area, which I like. So yeah, I will link that case in the description. But yeah, it's your boy RJ Uploads talking about the Motorola Razr 2024, the regular version. Peace.